Karen Whitaker, the HOA Karen of Foothills Meadow, called 911 and filled my well with cement. She thought she could choke my dream, not knowing I'd catch her $200,000 water scam and cut her supply dry. Before we dive in, hit that like button to support Gossip Karen. Thanks for being awesome. It's 6:30 in the morning. The Colorado sun rising slow, painting my 50-acre ranch in hues of gold. My well, a masterpiece of granite and steel, sits proud in the heart of my land. Its LED lights cast in a soft blue glow against the dawn mist. I'm in my work boots, jeans faded from years of toil, holding my chipped coffee mug. Engineer, I solve problems, scrawled across it. The air's crisp, carrying the scent of sagebrush and damp earth. This is my haven, my slice of independence. On a ranch I bought outright. $700,000. No debt, no strings. I'm Evan Carter, a retired environmental engineer. 30 years spent designing water systems for eco-resorts and high-end estates. Sold my firm in Denver. Traded boardrooms for this open sky. To build something real. That well? 5 years of my soul. 5-layer filtration. Solar-powered sensors tracking every drop. Purer than anything the city pipes in. The granite rim catches the sunrise, like a jewel. And at night, those LEDs dance like stars on the water. It's not just a well. It's my freedom, my art. On land I call home. The drill crew finished it last week, lowering the pump with the precision of a surgeon. Evan, this is next level, the foreman said, wiping sweat from his brow. I grinned, standing on my cedar porch, built from salvaged wood off this very ranch. The well hummed to life, water flowing clear as crystal. My chest swelled, like a dam breaking free. Home. I raised my mug, coffee steaming, and whispered, to livin' free. The only sounds were the wind rustling through pines and a distant hawk's cry. My ranch sits 400 yards from Foothills Meadow, a fancy neighborhood with their HOA and their rules. Never thought they'd care about my private land, my private water, until today. 2 days after the well's done, trouble comes knocking. I'm checking the well's control panel. Its app showing perfect pH levels. When a dust cloud rises, down my gravel road, 3 vehicles roar in. 2 county sheriff SUVs. Lights flashing, but no sirens. And a silver Lexus SUV, gleaming like it's fresh off the lot. My gut twists. This ain't a neighborly visit. I step toward the well, arms crossed, as they pull up 30 feet away. 2 deputies climb out, looking like they'd rather be chasing actual criminals. The older one, badge reading Collins, adjusts his belt. Face apologetic. His partner, young, named Ruiz, fidgets with his radio, eyes down. Then the Lexus door swings open, and out steps Karen Whitaker, 45, dressed in a crisp blazer and skirt, like she's heading to a corporate meeting. Not my ranch. Her blonde hair's tied back tight, green eyes cold as a winter stream, locking onto my well, like it's a personal insult. She points, her manicured fingers shaking, and yells, "That's it, that eyesore. Arrest him for endangering our community's water." I blink. Eyesore? My well's a damn work of art. "Ma'am, this is my ranch," I say, leaning against the granite rim, voice calm. "Private property. My well. Fully permitted." She storms closer, heels clacking on my dirt, arms crossed like she owns the place. "I'm Karen Whitaker, president of Foothills Meadow HOA." She snaps, voice dripping with authority, like she's handing down a verdict. "Your well, it's a contamination risk. It's visible from our properties, and my residents won't tolerate it." I chuckle. Can't help it. The well's lights humming soft behind me. "Contamination? Karen, I'm 400 yards from your houses. This water's cleaner than your city supply. Tested and certified. Your HOA's got no power here." Her face flushes, clashing with that blazer. No power? She hisses, pulling out her phone, snapping photos of my well. I run Foothills Meadow. That monstrosity's ruining our property values, and I'll have it shut down. Deputy Collins sighs, stepping forward. Sir, we got a complaint about an unpermitted structure and potential health hazards. His tone says he's just following orders. Ruiz coughs, hiding a smirk. Unpermitted? I say, raising an eyebrow, pulling out my phone, showing the county permit. I'm a licensed engineer, 30 years in water systems. This well's got every approval. Doesn't touch public water. Karen's got no jurisdiction on my land. Karen's eyes narrow, like a hawk spotting prey. No jurisdiction? She snaps, voice rising. Our environmental standards cover adjacent properties. You'll pay $1,000 a day until that well's gone. She types furiously on her phone, like she's summoning an army. Collins shakes his head. Ma'am, if his permits check out, there's nothing we can do. It's his ranch. Ruiz nods, muttering. She's always pulling this. Karen's face twists. She spins toward her Lexus. This isn't over. Carter, expect a fine, and my lawyer. She peels out, leaving dust swirling, like a storm cloud. The deputies linger. Collins handed me his card. Mr. Carter, she's a handful. Runs that HOA like a dictator. Got half the county officials in her pocket. Keep your papers ready, Ruiz adds. And watch your back. She's meaner than a cornered rattler. They drive off, leaving me staring at my well. Its light still glowing, untouched but targeted. I head to my cabin, a sturdy prefab near the swade, and fire up my laptop. Time to dig. Karen Whitaker's name's all over local forums. Queen of Foothills Meadow HOA. Finding folks for unapproved fences. Banning garden gnomes. Even charging a kid $50 for flying a kite too loud. One post calls her the HOA tyrant of Colorado Springs. I laugh, but then I find it. A 2-year-old article. Foothills Meadow. HOA under fire for fund misuse. Something about a canceled water project. $150,000 missing. Karen dodging blame. Comments whisper about a stream accident. Tied to her ex-husband. Hushed up fast. My engineer's brain kicks in. She's not just mad about my well. She's covering something up. I sip cold coffee, staring at the swade beyond my land. My well humming soft. $1,000 a day? She thinks she can bully me into submitting, but I've faced worse. Corporate sharks. Desert droughts. I text Jenna Holt, my old lawyer from Denver. Need dirt on an HOA president. Karen Whitaker. She's fining me. For my well. On my ranch. Jenna texts back. Oh, you've picked a fight with a viper. I've got a friend at the county clerk's office. Give me 24 hours. I lean back, watching the well's lights reflect on the grass. Karen's declared war, but she don't know me. I built this well, this life, and no HOA queen's gonna bury it. Tomorrow, I'm hunting her secrets. She's got skeletons, and I'm damn good at unearthing them. Drop a green heart if you're rooting for me to take Karen down, or toss in stream secrets if you're wondering what she's hiding. This fight's just starting, and the water's about to get rough. It's 5:45 in the morning. The Colorado sky's still dark. My ranch wrapped in a quiet chill. My well, granite rim gleaming under the LED glow, stands like a sentinel in the dawn mist. I'm in my flannel jacket, boots crunching frost, holding my engineer. I solve problems. Mug, coffee steaming faint. Karen Whitaker's threat, $1,000 a day to shut down my well, burns like a brand in my mind. Her Lexus dust trail, her HOA crown, her cold green eyes. They haunt me when I blink. I'm Evan Carter, 50 acres my fortress, and no HOA tyrant's gonna bury my dream. Yesterday's showdown proved she's got no legal ground, but her venom screams she's hiding something. Today, I'm diving into her secrets, and the water's gonna run clear. I'm in my cabin, laptop humming, pulling up that article again. Foothills Meadow HOA under fire for fund misuse. 2 years back, $150,000 vanished for a water project. Karen skated free. Comments whisper about a stream accident. Tied to her ex-husband. Buried fast. My engineer's brain clicks. She's not just bullying me. She's guarding a ghost. I text Jenna Holt, my lawyer. Any word from the clerk? Her reply's quick. Got a lead. Karen's tied to a shady stream access deal. Near your ranch. Records coming tonight. I grab my keys and head into town. Time to talk to folks who know Karen's game. First stop, Sagebrush Cafe, a cozy joint where locals trade gossip over greasy hash browns. Clara, the owner, 60 with a silver braid, pours me coffee. Evan, heard you're tussling with Karen Whitaker, she says, wiping the counter. She's poison. Find my nephew $200 for a non-approved mailbox. What's she done to you? I show her Colin's card. Tell her about the $1,000 fine. Called my well a hazard on my own ranch. Says it's polluting her HOA's view. Clara snorts. Loud. Your well? That's a damn sculpture. Karen's got a vendetta. Always has. Talk to Sam Torres. Lives near Foothills Meadow. His sister got chased out by Karen's fines. I drive to Sam's. A weathered ranch house. Horses grazing in the yard. He's 45. Cautious. Sizing up my truck like Karen's spies might be watching. Evan Carter? He asks. Leaning on his fence. I nod. Showing my well's permit. He relaxes, inviting me to his porch. My sister Rosa had a small pond, he says, handing me a soda. Karen fined her $500 a day. Called it a flood risk. Rosa sold her place. Moved to Pueblo. Broke her spirit. I lean forward. Why's Karen so obsessed with water? Sam's eyes flick to the horizon. Foothills Meadows rooftops peeking through pines. Something went down. 6 years ago. A guy named Luke Randall died in a stream accident. On a property Karen's ex-husband owned. Never clear what happened, but she's been crazy about water rights since. And he lowers his voice. Rosa found papers in the HOA files. Karen's been using your ranch's stream for an unpermitted water pump, feeding her HOA sprinklers. My jaw tightens. She's stealing my water. Sam nods, sliding me a blurry photo, showing a pump hidden in brush, along my stream, half a mile from my well. Rosa snapped this before she left. Karen's planning a big irrigation system using your stream, without a permit. I pocket the photo, pulse racing. Thanks, Sam. This shifts everything. Back at the ranch, I hike to the stream, pushing through thickets. There it is. A rusted pump, humming low, siphoning water from my land. No markers, no permits. Just Karen's gall. I snap pics, my blood boiling. She's tapping my stream, fining me to keep me quiet. I call Jenna, voice hard. Found an illegal pump. On my stream, Karen stealing water, no permission. Jenna's all business. That's theft and a water rights violation. Send the pics. Clerk's got bank records. Karen's HOA paid $80,000 to a contractor, her cousin, for irrigation upgrades. No bids, no approvals. Bet it's that pump. I'm pacing the porch. My well's LEDs glowing soft in the dusk. Karen's not just a control freak. She's a crook. I text Sam. Know anyone who saw that accident? Luke Randall? He replies. My uncle's a retired deputy. Might talk. Meet tomorrow. By evening, a yellow envelope's taped to my gate. Foothills, Meadow HOA. Stamped bold. My stomach drops. I rip it open. Violation notice. $1,000 daily fine. Unauthorized water structure. Karen's signature. Sharp as a knife. And a handwritten note. Shut it down. or pay the price. Carter. My fists clench. Not fear. Fury. She's threatening me on my own dirt. I call Clara, who's heard whispers. Karen's holding an HOA meeting tonight, she says. Pushing new water rules aimed at you. Gonna show up? I grin. Cold. Hell yeah. I'm going. The Foothills Meadow Community Center's a sterile box, crammed with 35 residents, clutching coffee cups, looking tense. Karen's at a podium in a teal blazer, banging a gavel, like she's running a courtroom. Her assistant, a nervous guy named Greg, hands out agendas. I slip in, standing in the back, deed and pump picks in my jacket. Sam's there, nodding subtle, his phone out, recording. Karen starts. Voice smooth but sharp. Our community's under siege. From outsiders, like Evan Carter. His well, it's a pollution risk. Tanking our home values. We find him. To protect Foothills Meadow. I step forward. Heart pounding. Mind if I speak, Miss Whitaker? Her eyes slit. You're not a resident. Carter. Sit. I hold up the stream photo. Slow. Maybe not. But I own the stream, where you're running an illegal pump, without my say. So. And I've got proof. Your HOA's paying your cousin $80,000 for unpermitted work on my land. The room gasps. Whispers rising. Sam's phone shakes. He's streaming now. 20,000 views. Keep it coming. A woman. Mrs. Alvarez. Mutters. Illegal pump? Greg stammers. It's, under review. But Karen's face tightens. She bangs her gavel. Nonsense. Carter's spreading lies to dodge our standards. I pull out the pics. Holding 'em high. Lies? No permits. No lease. You're stealing my water. Using HOA dues. For your cousin's scam. That's fraud. The crowd murmurs. Phones lighten up. Mrs. Alvarez stands, voice shaky. Karen, you find my rain barrel. $200 a day. For aesthetics. Now you're taking his stream? A man, Mr. Lee, waves a fine notice. And my sprinklers. $300 for overuse. Where's our money going? Karen? Greg mumbles. It's budgeted. But someone shouts. Shut it, Greg. Sam's stream hits 50,000 views. Comments flooding. Nail her, Evan. Expose the O. Karen's voice spikes. This meeting's about safety, not your baseless claims. All in favor of banning Carter's well. Raise your hands. 5 hands go up, then drop. As eyes lock on me, I nod to Sam, who's grinning. 100,000 views. She's slipping. That night, my trail cams ping. I motion by the well. I check the footage. Heart racing. A figure in a hoodie, prying at my well's control panel, trying to cut the power. I zoom in, catching Greg's face. His HOA badge flashing. I save the clip, grinning cold. Got you. I call Clara, who's awake. Send that video, she says. Greg's her lapdog. She's panicking. Next morning, Sam's at my gate. Buzzing. Streams at 200,000. My uncle's meeting you. Says he worked Luke's accident. Report said mechanical failure. But he saw Karen's ex. Drunk. Night it happened. Something ain't right. I nod. Gears turning. Too damn fishy. Keep pushing. Jenna calls. Voice urgent. Evan. Clerk's got emails. Karen's cousin's firm. Billed the HOA $30,000 more. For stream maintenance. No work done. And the pump? It's diverting water. To a private lot. Karen's own. I'm staring at my well. Its LED's steady. Despite Greg's sabotage. Karen's not just finding me. She's looting the HOA. Using my stream. To water her lawn. I'm suing her. But first, I'm taking this public. Sam streams my voice, and Karen's about to drown in her own lies. I'm in my cabin. Laptop screen casting a glow. replaying Greg's sabotage footage. His face, lit by my well's floodlight. HOA badge glinting as he jabs a crowbar at the panel. I email it to Jenna Holt, my lawyer, with a note. Caught Karen's guy trying to kill my well's power. Next move? Jenna's replies instant. This is dynamite, Evan. Vandalism. Trespassing. We can press charges. Clerks got more. Karen's cousin's firm got $120,000 for stream upgrades. No receipts. I'm drafting a cease and desist for her pump. I lean back, staring at the stream beyond my window. Its soft gurgle mocking Karen's theft. She's not just stealing my water. She's looting the HOA, funneling dues to her family. Sam's uncle, a retired deputy, might unlock the Luke Randall accident 6 years ago, tied to Karen's ex-husband. My gut says it's why she's targeting my well. I text Sam. Your uncle ready to talk? He replies. Meet at Sagebrush Cafe. 7 sharp. He's nervous, but he'll spill. I grab my toolbox. I head to the well. The panel's scratched, but the system's intact, humming steady. I tighten the bolts, my hands shaken, not with fear, but rage. This well's my life's work, and Karen's trying to choke it. By 6, it's secure, but my blood's still hot. I hike to the stream, checking her illegal pump. It's still there, humming smug, diverting my water to her HOA's lawns. I snap fresh pics, noticing new tire tracks. Wide, like a work truck. Someone's been maintaining it. Recent. I follow them, finding a stash of pipes, hidden under a tarp. Branded Whitaker Contracting. Karen's cousin, building her empire. On my dime. I call Clara, Sagebrush Cafe's owner. Who's got the town's pulse? Evan, you're rattling cages, she says. Voice warm but wary. Heard Karen's pushing a new HOA vote to ban all private wells. Calling yours a health crisis. You holding up? I grip the phone. She's covering her scam with my stream. Know anyone who worked that accident? Luke Randall? Clara pauses. Maybe. Old Hank. Used to run the county marina. Was there? Night it happened. Lives by the quarry now. Tread light. Karen's got eyes everywhere. I drive to Sagebrush Cafe. Meeting Sam's uncle. Deputy Ray Torres. Retired. 60. With a weathered face and sharp eyes. He's nursing coffee. Glancing at the door like Karen might barge in. You're the well guy, he says. Voice low. Sam says you're taking on Whitaker. What's she done? I show him the pump pics. The fine notice. Greg's footage. She's fining me. Stealing my stream. Vandalizing my well. Sam says, you know about Luke Randall's accident? Ray's eyes darken. He leans closer. Was on duty 6 years back. Luke, young guy, drowned in a stream. On a lot, Karen's ex, Tom Whitaker, owned. Tom's boat, small cruiser, capsized. Report said engine failure, but I saw Tom, hours before, drunk, bragging about a land deal. Luke wasn't a drinker, but Tom was. Karen showed up after the body was found, calm as ice. Donated big to the sheriff's fund. Report got sealed. My gut twists. You think Tom caused it? Ray shrugs. Never proved it, but the boat was fine. Day before. Karen's pull. People she shut it down. Been paranoid about water ever since. I thank him. Mind churning. Karen's hiding a death. Maybe worse. And my well stirring it up. Back at the ranch. A new HOA flyers nailed to my fence. Emergency meeting. Public safety. Addressing Evan Carter's hazard. Karen's doubling down. Painting me as the enemy. I'm going. But I'm bringing ammo. I call Sam. Who's pumped. Streams at 300,000 Evan. Residents are pissed. Karen's fines hitting everyone. I'm bringing Rosa, my sister, to the meeting. She's got HOA receipts. The community center's a powder keg. 40 residents packed in. tension thick as smoke. Karen's at the podium in a gray blazer, gavel banging like a judge. Greg's beside her, sweating buckets, avoiding my gaze. Sam's in the back, streaming. 400,000 views. Let's go. Rosa, a fierce woman, with a fisherman's grit, nods at me, clutching a folder. Karen starts, voice sharp as flint. Evan Carter's well is a contamination threat, endangering our community. It's driving down property values, causing panic. We propose a $1,500 daily fine and a ban on all private water systems visible from our properties. I stand, deed in hand. Can I speak? Miss Whitaker? Her face hardens. You're not a member. Carter, sit. I hold up the pump footage. On my phone. Maybe not. But I've got video of your guy Greg trying to wreck my well on my ranch, and pics of your illegal pump stealing my stream with $120,000 of HOA money paid to your cousin. The room erupts, gasps, and shouts. Sam's stream hits 500,000. He's got proof. Rosa jumps up, waving her folder. I pulled HOA records. Before Karen ran me out, she wired $30,000 more to Whitaker Contracting for stream work. No permits. She's looting us. Karen's gavel slams. Lies. Carter's harassing our community. Mrs. Alvarez, the rain barrel lady, stands, voice firm. Harassment? You find my kid's pool, $250 a day. For runoff? Now you're stealing his water? Mr. Lee, sprinkler guy, shouts. And my dues. Paying your cousin's firm. Show us the contracts. Karen. Greg mutters. It's approved. But the crowd's turning. Sam's stream hits 600,000. Comments screaming. Take her down. Karen's face pales, then flushes. This meeting's adjourned. She snaps, grabbing her gavel. I step closer, voice steady. Not yet. I'm filing charges, vandalism, water theft, and Jenna Holt suing your HOA for fraud. That $150,000 you skimmed, it's coming out. The room's chaos. Residents yelling, phones recording. Karen storms out, Greg trailing like a whipped pup. Sam's stream hits 700,000. Rosa high-fiving me. She's shaken, she says, but she's vicious. When backed into a corner. That night, my cams ping again. Motioned by the stream. I check the footage, heart hammering. Two figures. One in a Whitaker Contracting jacket. Ripping out the pump. Tossing pipes into a truck. I save the clip. Calling Jenna. They're destroying evidence. Hauling the pump away. She's livid. That's obstruction. I'm calling the county and the water board. Send the video. Next morning, Clara's at my gate. With coffee. Evan, town's buzzing. Sam streams at 1 million. Karen's meeting the mayor. Tonight. Trying to save her skin? You crashing? I grin. Wouldn't miss it. Jenna pulls up, handing me a cease and desist. For Karen's pump. Serve this. At the meeting, county's sending an inspector to your stream. Tomorrow. Whitaker Contracting's under audit for tax fraud. I'm at the well. Its LEDs humming strong. Despite Karen's war, she's not just fighting me. She's fighting truth. About her ex, her scams, her power. Sam streams my megaphone. Ray's story my map. Jenna's law my hammer. Tonight, the dam's breaking, and Karen's lies are gonna wash away. Last night's meeting, with Sam's stream hitting 1 million views, showed Karen's grip slipping, her crew ripping out that pump, trying to erase evidence, proves she's scared. Tonight, I'm flooding her lies, and the truth's gonna sweep her away. I'm in my cabin, laptop glowing, replaying the footage of Whitaker Contracting's crew hauling away their illegal pump, pipes clattering into a truck at 3 in the morning. I email it to Jenna Holt, my lawyer, with a note. Caught 'em covering their tracks. What's our play? Jenna calls, voice sharp. Evan, this is obstruction of justice. On top of theft and vandalism. County inspectors hitting your stream at 7 tomorrow. Water boards looping in. Karen's cousin's firm, Whitaker Contracting, just got slapped with a $200,000 IRS lien. Serve that cease and desist tonight at her mayor meeting. We've got her. I pocket the cease and desist. It's paper heavy with intent. Sam texts. Streams at 1,300,000. Karen's meeting Mayor Ellis. Trying to spin this as a misunderstanding. Rosa and I are ready. Bring in more bank records. Crash it big. I nod, grabbing my deed. The pump footage. And Ray's story about Luke Randall's death. 6 years ago. Tied to Karen's ex-husband. Tom. My well's churning up that ghost. And she's desperate to keep it buried. I drive to Sagebrush Cafe. Needin' Clara's take before the meetin'. She's wiping mugs. Silver braid gleamin' under the diner's lights. Evan, you're shaking this town, she says. Pouring me coffee. Karen's calling you a public health menace now. Says your well's poison in the stream. Got anything new? I show her the pump haulin' footage. She's destroying evidence. Stealing my water. Finding me to cover it. Ray says her ex, Tom, was drunk when Luke drowned. Karen paid to hush it. Clara's eyes narrow. Heard that rumor. Old Maggie. Worked the marina's office back then. Might have seen the payoff. Lives near the mill. But watch out. Karen's got the mayor wrapped tight. I thank her. Mind racing. Maggie could blow this open. But first, Karen's meetin'. The Foothills Meadow Community Center's a tinderbox. 45 residents crammed in. Air thick with anger. Karen's at the podium. In a burgundy blazer. Gavel banging like a war drum. Greg's beside her. Looking like he's gonna faint. Mayor Ellis, a polished guy in a pinstripe suit, sits up front, nodding to Karen like a loyal dog. Sam's in the back, streaming. 1,600,000 views. Let's roll. Rosa, clutching her folder, gives me a fierce nod. Karen starts, voice smooth but brittle. Evan Carter's well is a crisis, threatening our water supply, our home values, our safety. His lies about our irrigation system, our slander, meant to tear us apart. We're fining him $2,000 daily and pushing a county ban on all private wells near our stream. I stand, deed raised, heart pounding. Can I speak? Ms. Whitaker? Her eyes blaze. You're an outsider. Carter, sit. I hold up the cease and desist. Slow. Not when you're stealing my stream. With an illegal pump. Paid for with $150,000 of HOA dues. Wired to your cousin. I've got video. Of your crew destroying evidence. Last night. And this? I flashed the vandalism footage. Your boy Greg. Trying to kill my well. The room erupts. Shouts and gasps. Sam's stream hits 1,900,000. He's dropping truth bombs. Rosa leaps up, waving her folder. I've got receipts. $50,000 more to Whitaker Contracting. For consultant, no work done. Karen's robbing us blind. Karen's gavel slams. This is defamation. Carter's trying to ruin our community. Mrs. Alvarez, rain barrel lady, stands, voice sharp. Defamation? You find my garden hose. $300 a day. For misuse? Now you're polluting his stream? Mr. Lee, sprinkler guy, waves his phone. And I found texts. Karen telling Greg to deal with Carter's well. Any way he can. That's criminal. Greg stammers. I didn't know. But the crowd's roaring. Sam's stream hits 2 million. Comments screaming. End her. Evan's our guy. Mayor Ellis shifts. Sweatin'. His suit creased. I step forward, voice steady. Here's your cease and desist. Miss Whitaker, for your pump. County's inspecting tomorrow. Water board's coming. And this? I plug my phone into their projector, showing the pump haul and footage. Your cousin's crew. Dumping my water. Hiding your scam. The screen lights up. Gasps fill the room. The Whitaker contracting truck, clear as day. Pipes vanishing into the night. That's her cousin. Someone yells. Karen's face goes white, then red. That's fake. Carter's setting me up. Sam's stream hits 2,300,000. She's lying. I hand Ellis the cease and desist. You're backing her, Mayor. But the county's watching, and so's the water board. Ellis coughs. Let's discuss this calmly. But the crowd's turning. Mrs. Alvarez shouts. Karen, you find my kids' sprinklers. $400 a day. For waste. Evan's got proof. You're a thief. Karen screams. This is my community. Carter's ruining our future, our water system. I lean in. Cold. Your system? Stealing my stream? With stolen dues? And what about Luke Randall? 6 years ago. Your husband's boat, no engine failure, but you paid to bury the truth. The room freezes. Karen's eyes widen, like I've struck a nerve. You shut up about Luke, she hisses, voice cracking. Ellis jumps up. Meeting's over. He grabs Karen's arm, pulling her toward the door. Greg scrambles after, dropping his pin. Sam's stream hits 2,500,000. Rosa's shouting. They're running. Residents surge forward, yelling. Resign. Crook. I stay put. Heart racing. Watching Karen's empire fracture. Outside. Sam's got his phone up. 3 million views. Evan just flipped her world. Rosa hands me a new doc. Karen's cousin. Emailed the HOA. Admitting $80,000 was for personal landscaping. Her backyard. I'm driving home. The cease and desist served. When my cams ping. Movement by the well. I check the footage. Pulse hammering. A figure in a hoodie. Pouring something into my well's intake. A canister marked, Whitaker contracting. I save the clip. Calling Jenna. They're trying to poison my well. Chemical sabotage. She's furious. That's attempted environmental crime. Send the video. I'm calling the DA. And the EPA. County's already got your stream report. Next morning. Inspector Hayes. A gruff woman in her 50s walks my stream. Taking water samples. Mr. Carter, that pump was unpermitted. Diverting your stream to Karen's lot. Soil tests show chemical runoff from her crew's cleanup. Whitaker Contracting's facing $75,000 in fines, and the HOA's liable. I show her the well footage. The chemical canister. Hayes nods. Attempted contamination. I'm referring this to the DA. Sam's at the gate. Streaming. 3,800,000 views. County's hammering Karen. Clara pulls up. With Maggie. The old marina clerk. She's 70. Frail. But fiery. Saw your stream, Maggie says. Voice rough. Night Luke died. Tom Whitaker was wasted. Bragging about a streamfront deal. With Ellis. Boat flipped. Tom swam off. Left Luke. Karen paid $15,000 to seal the report. My jaw drops. You'll testify? Maggie nods. For Luke. Damn right. Sam's stream hits 4 million. The truth's breaking free. Jenna calls. Dad's building a case. Fraud, theft, environmental crimes. Maggie's story. Reopening Luke's case. As manslaughter. Karen's done. Evan. I'm at the well. Its LEDs glowing steady, despite her poison. Karen's not just a crook. She's tied to a death. And my well's pulling it all up. Sam's stream. Maggie's truth. Jenna's law. They're my current. Tomorrow, the DA's coming. And Karen's gonna drown in her own flood. It's 7 in the morning. The Colorado sun, rising gentle, bathing my ranch in golden light. Maggie's testimony about Luke Randall's death 6 years ago, tied to Karen's ex-husband, has reopened a buried case. Today, the DA's closing in, and my well's flowing free. I'm on the porch, laptop humming, replaying the chaos. Sam's footage. Karen's face collapsing as I showed her crew hauling the pump. Maggie's voice spilling about Tom Whitaker's drunken betrayal. It's all viral. 5 million views now. Jenna Holt, my lawyer. Texts. DA's at your ranch. 9 sharp. Karen's charged with fraud, embezzlement, environmental crimes. Ellis faces bribery, and Luke's case is manslaughter, with Karen as accomplice. You've won, Evan. I nod. But my eyes drift to the stream. Its bank scarred from Karen's pump. Victory's sweet, but the fight's left wounds. I walk the stream. Inspector Hayes' report in hand. The pump's gone, county cleared it yesterday, but the soil's tainted, $40,000 to restore. Karen's HOA's paying, and Whitaker Contracting's bust, and hit with $250,000 in fines. I kick a stray pipe, thinking of Maggie's words. Tom's abandonment, Karen's payoffs. Luke's death wasn't just a tragedy. It was a crime, and my well dragged it to light. I text Sam. Stream the DA visit? Let's end this. He replies. 6 million views already. I'm there. Clara pulls up, with Maggie, in her rusty truck. Evan, you're a damn legend, Clara says. Handing me coffee. Town's calling you. Well, warrior. Maggie's testifying, wants Karen buried. Maggie nods, eyes blazing. Luke deserved better. Karen's money. Her mayor cronies. They hid it. Not now. I thank him, heart heavy, but steady. This fight's for Luke, for Sam, for all of us. At 9, the DA's Jeep rolls in. With Jenna's sedan. DA Lopez, a no-nonsense woman in her 40s, shakes my hand. Mr. Carter, your evidence. Sam Stream. Maggie's affidavit. It's ironclad. Karen's charged with embezzling $200,000 from the HOA, water theft, and environmental violations. Mayor Ellis is indicted for taking $50,000 in bribes. Luke Randall's case reopened as manslaughter, with Karen as accessory. I show her the stream, the torn-up banks. She stole my water. Find me to hide it. What's the next step? Lopez's eyes harden. Arraignment's tomorrow. Karen's out on bail, but her HOA's dissolved. Residents voting for a new board. Ellis is resigning today. You suing for damages? Jenna nods. $150,000. For the stream, vandalism, emotional toll. Karen's assets, her house. They're in play. I look at my well. It's LEDs humming. Make sure the residents get their dues back. That $200,000 belongs to them. Lopez smiles. We're on it. You've done right. Carter. Sam's at the gate. Streaming. 7 million views. Daz on Evans Ranch. Residents arrive. Mrs. Alvarez. Mr. Lee. Rosa. Bringing muffins. Cheering like it's a festival. By noon, news breaks. Karen's arrested. Cuffed outside her mansion. Sam Stream catching it live. 8 million views. Ellis's resignation hits the airwaves. His suit rumpled. Face ashen. I'm at Sagebrush Cafe. Locals slapping my back. Evan, you sank the HOA queen. A rancher shouts. Buying my coffee. I grin. But Maggie's words echo. Karen paid. To seal the report. I head to the courthouse. Arraignment's at 1. The room's packed. Residents. Reporters. Sam streaming. 9 million views. Justice coming. Karen's in a plain sweater. No blazer. No swagger. Her lawyer fumbling notes. Judge Harlan, a grizzled Coloradan, reads the charges. Fraud. Embezzlement. Environmental violation. Conspiracy to conceal a felony. Karen pleads not guilty, but her eyes, they're hollow, like she's already sunk. Jenna presents my evidence. 2. The pump footage. Rosa's bank records. Maggie's sworn statement. I take the stand. Voice calm. Karen fined me $2,000 a day for my well on my ranch. Stole my stream with HOA funds. tried to poison my water, to silence me. Her ex-husband's boat killed Luke Randall, and she buried it with bribes. The room's silent. Karen's lawyer objects. Hearsay. Harlan overrules. Maggie Wilson's testimony confirms a cover-up. Continue. Maggie stands, voice steady. I saw Tom Whitaker, drunk, leaving Luke to drown. Karen paid $15,000 to hush the marina. More to the sheriff. Luke's death was no accident. Karen's head drops. Her lawyer shushes her, but the crowd's murmur swells. Sam's stream hits 10 million. Truth's out. Harlan sets bail at $400,000. Freezes Karen's accounts. She's let out, glaring at me. This ain't done. Carter. I meet her eyes. Cool. It was done. When you find me. Karen. The room buzzes. Residents hugging. Sam's phone shaking. 11 million views. She's finished. Outside. Jenna's grinning. Civil suits next. $150,000 locked in. HOAs returning $200,000 to residents. Split fair. Rosa hands me a doc. Karen's cousin's turning on her, admitting the $120,000 was a kickback for her private lot. I'm back at the ranch. Dusk settling. Well sparkling. The lawsuit's filed. But I'm thinking of the residents, crushed by Karen's fines. Alvarez's garden. Lee's sprinklers. Rosa's pond. I call Sam. Stream a town meeting. Tomorrow. I'm opening my well. Free water for neighbors, if they respect the land. He laughs. 12 million views coming? You're rebuilding this town, Evan. Next morning, the ranch is alive. 15 residents. Kids splashing in the stream. Families drawing water from my well. Alvarez's hose runs free. Lee's sprinklers hum. Rosa's teaching a girl to fish. Sam's streaming. 13 million views. Evan's well's open. I stand by the well. Mug warm, watching its lights dance. The stream's healing. The HOA's gone. Karen's facing 8 years. Ellis is indicted. Clara stops by. With Maggie. You gave Luke justice. Maggie says. Eyes wet. This well, it's his legacy. I nod. Throat tight. And ours. Jenna calls. Court's fast. Tracking the suit. Karen settling. $200,000. To avoid trial. Residents get $200,000. Split even. I smile. Build a public tap. Call it Luke's well. By evening, the town's humming. New HOA board elected. Resident run. No fines. No scams. My ranch is Harmony Meadow now. Signs up next month. Sam's final stream. 15 million views. Pans my well. This is Evan's victory. A well for all. I'm on the porch. Stars out. Mug steady. Karen thought she could find me. Steal my stream. Bury her sins. But truth don't stay submerged. Sam's stream. Maggie's courage. Jenna's law. They set it free. My well's not just water. It's a reckoning. Drop a blue heart. If you believe every well, every dream, deserves defending. I'm Evan Carter. From a ranch that broke a tyrant. Thanks for riding the current. And let's keep the water flowing free.